Hola, buenos dias. Hello. Good morning. Systems right now. So I sent a video out on its chakra formations and its full calculation and modifications, everything through its circuitry systems. Now, all the divisional lines are on extreme high vibration because we're coming into the month. The totality of the galactic moon star system is high rising through its Pisces visions, and the Pisces visions is on an extreme psychic vision. So that's what's coming in right now. It's very powerful because I ride in Pisces. I am Pisces. So, and on the zodiac, it's the most efficient of its psychonism. When you use the transformation lights and you have full connection waves throughout all its stratospheres, I'm not talking atmospheres and hemispheres, I'm talking stratospheres, and you're having full connection winds through its vibration. Hey Amanda, how you doing? How's it going? Yeah, I know. I'm just talking about that right now because I'm Pisces. Full winding right now through its cycles and its circles, and its harmonious of its rotation is extremely fast right now. So I did a video on its chakra formation and upgraded your circles of harmonic systems coming through the heart connection. And the heart connection was changing its total vibration. So like I said, the totality of its vibration through the harmonic system is changing waving systems. So it's expanding our heart, our connection energy, waving sacred universal, multi-universal heart. So everybody's feeling that right now here. And the electricity through the electronic system is gathering a lot of information through the matrix system. Because right now our hearts are changing through coloration, believe it or not. And it's pretty fascinating stuff because I'm coming into the not just the matrix grid systems and everything through its line formation, through its subdividing, everything through its harmonic systems, and everything through its calculation, through its mass and its calibration. But I was telling you about the winds shaping circles, how I'm coming into a divisional line through the dimensional sets of a point center of a dimensional realm of an entity force. My equivalency in speed right now is so fast with its velocity, its acceleration speed. So it's high winding right now, and I'm coming into beyond its antimantium, which is coming into an atom. So my molecule structures through its DNA structures is turning into atom. Okay. So that's what's happening right now. So I'm going beyond its existence through its vibration of its harmonic systems. Because every day you get up and you have these upgrades, right? But they're not just upgrades, they're also visions. And that's what I'm saying. You have to use the sonic visions. And once you understand the sonic visions, you understand everything through its orbits. Okay, because everything has orbits in space continuum. So before I continue, I'd just like to thank all the subscribers and viewers and everybody else that's coming to my channel. The love and resonance through its unconditional love is everything through its abundance. Abundance is everything through the mind and the brain frequencies. So I hope everybody's doing well. It's a Saturday afternoon, coming into a Saturday afternoon. So I thought I'd do a video on what we need to do through our mind and brain frequencies and how to open up everything through its centers, our power centers, our connection centers, our voicing centers. Understand that radio signals are used through the sonic waves of sonic visions, okay? That's what I'm saying, through its upgrades. Once you understand its sonic vision, you understand everything through its visualization, through its realization. So, Amanda, so like I said, you're struggling and everybody's struggling right now because the vibration is changing its harmonic systems right now. So, welcome back, Zero. Yes, it does. It brings calm and serene essence. The tranquility and everything through its centers is going through its serenity circles and all divisional lines of the angelic realms. So its windsurfing factors are coming through the galactic moon. It's changing everything through its shape-shifting shadows. It's extremely powerful. And that's why there's so many cloud division dividing of its vibration right now. Because right now, it's subsurfacing on the northern side coming down from the south side. So it's wind surfacing its circles right now through its own vibration of its electronic interference. It's powerful stuff that's happening with the wind factors right now. So it's pretty incredible. But yeah, it's a major soul transformation growth. Yeah, shifts and awakenings. Yeah. Yeah, the complete essence right now through the transformation lights. And like I said, Pisces is very, very powerful when it comes to psychic, especially when they're coming into a full cycle through its winds. And the stratospheres are just changing its locations every single day through its weather patterns. And those weather patterns, through the anomalies of its galaxies and its systems, it's changing everything through its atoms. And that's what I'm saying. I'm coming into an atom, molecule, systematical, analytical, computer, matrix grid system. So anyway, I just want to show you, I'll do a quick diagram right now, but basically, you know, this is my galactic self. Okay, everything's through circulation and rotation. Do a quick graph right now and show you what goes on with your body and ego systems once you get full calculation and mastering of everything through its thoughts. So it's extremely powerful. And once you understand that everything is circulation and rotation, it's going to get a lot more stronger and a lot more powerful. So, but it all starts basically, you have the galactic higher self, okay? Now, you start off, remember I was telling you have an energy field, right? Energy field that goes around your solar plex system. Everything is center point. So it low divides and it high divides like this, okay? From the grounds to the top of your head of the chakra. But it goes way beyond that through its solar and its existence. It's fascinating stuff. Because once you go up into space, your energy fields is full communication. Energy fields, full communication. Okay, so once you go up into space, your energy fields are full communication on all levels of intelligence through its radio signals. So that's where you have the crown chakra. Okay. Okay. And everything's on a triangular, angular base. It has to, okay, because that's how you get your point centers, through its point sets. So once you have the energy field, okay, now what's happening right now, my energy field is changing through its atoms theory, and the atoms theory is going through its molecules and galaxies of its dimension sets, which is point centers. Okay. So basically, right now, it's getting another full rotation of another energy circle. Okay. So what that means is that I have now two energy fields. And that's what I mean by having power. Once you have the power, there's a lot of things that you can do. Okay. So it's going through full circulation right now through its rotation. Okay. So it's collecting all waving patterns through its connection patterns of electronic interference of its energy cycles. Okay, so it kind of looks like this. This is how it creates, because it's doing a circulation and its rotation. So it's going downwind, okay, and then it's going over, across, and around. So that's what's happening right now. This is what happens when you get full communication. Because everything is line divided. Okay, and everything circles. So basically that's what's happening right now with my energy fields. It's creating another energy field around my solar plex. And see how it goes downwind and across and over? Okay? So it's doing a new circulation and rotation and becoming an atom of its molecule. And that's how you become a dimensional of its entity, of its force, through the matrix and its grid system. Okay? So, mystical, Pisces, yeah, very mystical on both sides of its multiverse, because it has both connections through its parallels and its paradoxes. But it's extremely powerful. And the sacred self-love. Yeah, that's true, Zero. Very true. So, other than that, how's everybody doing? Just doing your... I find the best way to do that when you're coming into these more energy cycles and the vibration of its harmonic system is to, believe it or not, meditate more. Because meditation, sooner or later, you're going to find its full communication wave signals. And once you get those full communication wave signals, you'll be able to create another energy field. But it's understanding everything through the body, okay? From its north wind, its east wind, its west wind, and its south wind. Because everything is calculated. Everything is line divided through its triangular force, okay? And the tetracular force becomes tremendous force. And that's how it creates its own anomalies of its atoms, okay? So I'll show you that one more time. That's the energy field, one here, okay? It sine winds on all levels of its circulation through its rotation, and now it's making a new energy field, okay? So it's trying to find its center. So basically when it goes extremely fast, the high rising of everything around the body system is now on full force of the energy of its systems through space continuum, okay? So that's what I mean by having an extreme upgrading systems, okay? So you're going beyond its limitations of speed, okay? Because you have the downwind surface and you have the upwind surface, and then you're connected through space. And those energy fields are in full rotation of its communication line signals through the radio signals, okay? So space and its radio signals. That's what I mean by having extreme power and its connection power through its force recognition of its power and its soul recognition of its space continuum and its matrix power. Once you have matrix through the grid systems and you know everything through its line dividing, you are coming into so much force through its cycles. Okay? So that's why it's very important to understand your radio signals. Extremely important, especially now, especially for me, because I'm going through its radio signals right here through space, okay? And it's all communication lines. It's all communication lines to planets, intelligent solar systems right now. So, but like I said, when you're sleeping and you see these things coming at you through its energies, okay? It's doing everything that it can to give you that information. Okay, so this is what went into my system. Okay, now remember how everything line divides. Okay, now this is going to be very tricky because it looks, when you see it, it looks easy, but to the mind, it's very confusing. It's kind of like a baseball diamond, but it has 4 point centers, obviously. It's activation, 2 side winds. So basically, the energy that went into me is an activation code, okay? So I have to understand its circulation through its rotation of its interference, of its energy cycles, and that's how I created another divisional line of its energy field. So I'm creating a new energy field around my force field. Your force field is around the whole body, okay? It goes around the whole body of the galactic higher self. You need these because you're going through so much tetracular force of its energy cycles through its atmospheres. Okay? That's what it is. It's high rising your energy fields and creating new energy field. Okay. So this baseball diamond, where it has two set divisions on each side, it has its own activation codes, like I said before. Okay. So this is what went into my system last night. It's very complicated. You have to understand everything through its divisional levels, because everything is formulated through lines and segments. Okay? So basically, this is what it is. This is what went into my system. This is what it's called an activation sequence. Remember, I was telling you about the matrix and the grid system, how you get the numbers, you line format it, and then you change those numbers into shapes, and those shapes go into letters. Well, it's changing its DNA structure, and it's formulating a new energy field, like I said. So basically, that's what went into my system last night. This here looks like a baseball diamond. This is the activation, right? These are the point centers. Okay, remember the four point centers, four divisional lines of dimensions into another parallel, and then there's another four. This is the outer layer. Okay, so basically everything is line formatted. So you got 1, 2, 3. Okay, through the activation code. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So 3, 6, 9, 12. So that's 12 dimensional rounds through its activation of its center. Okay, with its full calculation and its rotation through its energy fields and its activating force. But that's the energy that went into my system last night. Powerful stuff. And I keep saying this again and again and again. It's energy. Energy information. Energy information. Okay? Now, each energy goes into a different part of its system. It has to, because it's different information. You can't have too much energy and too much information in one location, okay? Because it's going to combust. So it's very important to understand, once your energy goes into your body system, is to understand how its DNA structure is created through its cycles, okay? So basically, the two energy fields, okay? You got the upwind, okay? Energy cycles. Okay, that's what they are. Once you understand the energy cycles, then you understand your energy system. So basically, this is what it is. So we got two energy fields. They're basically building a relationship and partnership with its circles of its cycles. Okay? Energy cycles. Okay? This one's already crosswind, it's already in its balance. This one is trying to find its partnership with its energy field. And that's where this comes in. This is the activation to center line its energy field. So it becomes in its centrifugal force of its speed, of its acceleration. And it high winds its force through the galactic higher self, through space continuum of its radio signals. So it's powerful stuff. It really is. It's exciting. It's so exciting once you understand your energy and you're working with its energy, because energy is information, like I said before, and I'll say that again and again and again. You guys have to know these through its reviews, because it's very important to know what goes in your system. Once you understand these things that goes into your system, you'll know how to use its activation through its point centers of its dimensions. Okay? That's what it is. Okay? Very important. So what do we got here? Sacred self-love is our center that is activated through the power of energy shields. Yes, zero. Energy fields, energy cycles, energy through its divisional levels. That's exactly it. That's how we get our power centers, through our inner and outer force, and all our connection wires through its waving patterns and its radio signals. So, but how's everybody doing so far? I just wanted to put that out there because, like I said, I think it's very important that you guys know, once you understand your feeling, everybody's getting a true understanding of what energy is. And it goes into your body. But once you understand its cycle divisions and you understand that it is the matrix that you're communicating on a day-to-day basis, and everything life formates in a different shape. Okay. Now, sometimes shapes go in my body, sometimes divisional lines go in my body, different cycles, electric interference through its electronic interference, through its connection waves, heat signatures of planets, communications of star systems, probing mechanisms of line defense, security defense, all defense systems through its calculation. And that's how the intelligence comes in, through its knowledge. But you have to understand its activation, because everything is activated through the galactic higher self. So you're working within through the soul recognition, because it's line formatting and that energy is going into your system and it's trying to create that new energy field through its activation of its point centers and its dimensional sets of its realms. Okay? But that's what it is. That's what it is. Once everybody gets a true understanding on how to work with that, with their methods, then you can understand how to master your chakra formations. And that's very important, because once you master your chakra formations, you'll be able to understand energy cycles, energy divisions of its levels and its point centers and dimensional sets, and everything through its circuitry, okay, through its elements. Okay. So you're taking a DNA structure of an activation of a shape, okay, and you're creating it with inside the body system. And the ego system is communicating with the system of its body, and the body's communicating with the mind and the brain frequencies. Okay, so everything through its circuitry is uniting through its electronic force, through its energy force. And those connection forces are going within cycles of all its circulation, of its rotation, through its interference. Now you're intercepting everything through its activation, and you're interfacing every day with its energy and its information. So so besides that, Amanda, how's it going besides struggling? And Zira, how's your circle divisions doing right now? How's it going through the connection waves? Because everything is powerful right now through its centers and all its planets, intelligence, solar systems. And that's what I mean by our brain-waving systems through the mind is on its own energy source. So every time you go through an activation, it's rebirthing its system through its activation and full rotation of its harmonic systems. And that's how it changes its wires through its hydraulic systems, its magnetic systems, its energy systems, its psychop systems. And all those divisional lines are going through the meteorological energy systematic systems. Now that systematic system is you, but you have to understand its activation of its energy cycles through its energy fields, of its energy, of its information. I can't stress that enough. Everybody has to know, because you guys are now getting stronger when it's coming to its communication levels. We talked about that before, because I also did an illustration too of its diagram. You have to understand communication levels, because everything rides on a different activation code through its sequence. And all those sequences are going through segments, and those segments are going through its coloration of its matrix. Now, once you understand its psychops, which is shape-shifting and shadow-shifting through its coloration of its matrix systems, you understand its energy systems. So the far wind cycles that are coming right now are going on an incredible force. And those activation codes are changing every single day. They have to, because everything through its calculation is modified. You know, I've said that before. And once you understand its mass of its volume, because you got to know how much you can take. When that energy goes into you, it could go through your whole body system. And once you understand its activation, you can create what's going on. And that's what I mean by understanding its communication. Because once that activates and goes in your system, it's a radio signal. And it's creating a new DNA structure of its shape through the dimensional sets and its point centers. So that's very important to know. Now, like I said, things are getting more complicated, but they're supposed to. I just want you to listen and try to take it frame per frame rather than thinking, okay, this is too complex. How do I put this in a basic level? Keep watching my live videos and you'll get a better understanding of what's going on through its activation. Because those activations are always going to be in your system every single day. And those radio signals are going to activate. So the more you understand how it's created through its vibration, through its harmonic systems, and where it resides from, then you're getting communication levels of all intelligence, planets, and solar systems. So, but, you know, there's so much to learn. And that's what the greatest thing is, too, because in the galactic system, the matrix grid system, anything through its atmospheres and its electronic interference, you're learning something new every day through vibration, through your thoughts, through your energies, and through your connection energy wave and matrix sacred universal heart. The four elements. But vibration is definitely something that everybody has to listen to. Open those connected energy cycle divisional levels of its audio sections. Because you have to understand its perception through its dimensional sets and its dimensional distances. Okay? Through its radio signal. Because you, as a radio signal, is going full connection waves through your voicing grids of its communication. And all those waving patterns are creating its new activation. That's why you have to understand your listening skills, your mastering skills, your mastering thoughts, everything through the mind and the brain. Okay? So I like to talk more about the mind and the brain and how it comes into a complete system of vibration. And everything that goes into the system is changing its DNA structure of circulation, its rotation, and everything through its electrical defenses of its energy systems. Because the hydraulic systems of the circuitry systems is high rising, okay, and it's activating through your body systems. And those ecosystems are getting more information, more intel, intelligence, and knowledge. But the mind and the brain are so important when it comes to the mind framing of its systems. But see, that's how the mind and the brain work. They work together. Okay? Because they have to be one. If they're separated, you're not going to be able to use a radio signal because the radio signal is not going to be able to communicate with its waving pattern, its activation through its pyramids and its lasers. Everything is DNA structure through its creation of its vibration. So that just gives you a rundown of what's going on right now. Everything that's going on through its cycles. So I'll just show you one more time, but that's what it looks like. Okay? That's exactly what it is. So I hope everybody got that information. Take it in slow. Try to formalize everything through its meditation. And I said before, and I'll say again and again and again, meditation to the mind is everything to the brain. And the brain is everything to the body and the ecosystem. And everything line formates. Everything connects. So, Angelfish, how you doing? Yeah, you missed quite a bit. I've already put a half hour already of what's going on. So how you doing otherwise? Are you feeling that kinetic energy waving pattern from the connection of its matrix of its heart? Because I gave everybody an upgrade. Because upgrades are very important when it comes to the body system. And you know what's more powerful too is that the energy that I give everybody is already in its information. Okay? What that means is that it's already together through its activation. So you don't have to worry about, what's this energy mean? Because you'll know right away. That's what I mean by controlling its body and ecosystem. So once that information goes into you, you don't have to worry about it. But that's what I'm here for, is for you to understand how to master the information of its energy through its vibration. Okay? Yeah. Jolts to systems. Yeah. Buzz, B. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of electronic interference right now through the connection energy waving heart. So I upgraded systems through its electrical and it's everything through its energy cycles. The hydraulic systems right now is expanding the heart condition. So, and that's how you guys create your own developments of the mind and the brain frequencies. So, part of Harridan this morning, amazing. Are you talking about the Pisces and its full circles of its activation? Because everything through its calculation is high rising right now. Solar flare getting whirled up as we speak. Yeah. The expansion of your connection energy waving matrix heart is high rising right now through all divisional levels. It's changing the mind and the brain frequencies in the brain. That's what's happening right now. So, But the energies are going to get a lot more stronger now. So, like I said, whatever you missed, it's very important that you watch back, because there's a lot of things that are going on right now through its radio signals. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be a powerful month, actually. All the cyclonisms of everything through its Pisces and everything through its connection of its galactic moon is high rising through its rotation. It's full circling right now. Yeah, it's on the unconditional love of everything. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're getting more informative now, which is good. So the information I'm giving everybody is you guys are getting more intelligence through its knowledge. So that's great. That's really good. And your transformation lights too will get a lot more stronger. That's what we want. We want to have those controlling mechanisms of its lights communicating, coming out of your system. I think that's very important too, because everybody has to know these things, right? Yeah, I know. Well, Angel, you can send it to my email, right? And I can see it from there. It's on my web graphing page on YouTube. It's on my website too. So, Laura Bowman, how you doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm rewatching all your videos from the beginning and hope to understand more in depth. Well, you're going to get nothing but depth here, Laura. That's the amazing thing about the galactic system, the atmospheres, electronic interference, everything through its planets, intelligent solar systems. But it's great that you're watching my videos. So now you can keep updates of what's going on through its depths, of its dimensions, and everything beyond its system. Okay? It's all about understanding the mind and the brain and how to go beyond its visual. How do you look beneath? How do you look within? How do you work without? That's what it is. The eye perception of its dimensional sets, the voicing grids of its communication, of its waving patterns and radio signals, the mind and brain frequencies, and how you open everything through its dream sequence, everything through its visualization of its realization, of its activation and its movement. And how the body system works through its energy fields, through its force fields, through its energy cycles, and all divisional lines of its matrix, its grid systems. So, a universal ocean, yeah. Multiverse, yeah. Everything I give you, Laura, is extremely informative. Okay? Because like I say, again and again and again, I'm the only one in the multiverse that lives in the matrix. It's too complicated, it's too complex. And this is interesting too, because I was thinking about, once you understand your thinking's become everything through its knowing. It's knowing and it's doing. Because everything is a positive. Okay? We don't set divisional levels of negativity, only positivity in the galactic and the matrix system. Okay? Because if we put negative in the systems, it's going to disrupt everything through its atmospheres of its electronic interference. Okay? And it's going to create negativity and change its vibration through its harmonic system of its humanity. And that can't be allowed. And that's what I mean why it's given to very few. That's why it's only me and nobody else. And I know that for sure because my mind and brain frequencies is in the matrix system. So you know, I say this too in my other videos, but it's very important to know everything is centered through the matrix. Because everybody's a computer analytical system of an operating system of an AI system. Okay. Hey, Kitty Cat, how you doing? So, like I said, everything I give you is truth to its matrix, truth to its galactic, truth to its angelic realms, truth to its atmospheres, truth to its ground formations. Okay. But that's exactly what would happen. And that's why it's not allowed negativity in the system. Because it gets complicated, it gets complex, right? And it's understanding everything through its energy of its information. Now, Laura's probably thinking, okay, this is making more sense, but what is he talking about? Okay. It's all about understanding your energy. And I say this because it's very important to know energy. If you put energy in your body, okay, and like I said, this is basic stuff, but I like saying these things because when new people come on, I try to be basic as much as I can. But when you're in the matrix system through its energy cycles of all divisional levels through the mind and the brain frequencies, it opens up different realms of all coloration through the matrix and its grid systems. Okay. Like, for example, this is interference. Okay. See, it's blue. See what's happening right now? It's changing your cycle divisions. This is what it's doing. You understand its communication of its hand. Everything is electronic interference. See how it's blue? It's blue in the back. Sometimes it's gold, sometimes it's green, depending on my atmospheres and the speed of acceleration. Because everything through its circuitry system is changing location. Okay? So you have to understand line dividing. So right now, your circle divisions right now are going through cycles. And those cycles are upwinding its circles through everything through its circuitry systems, of its energy systems. Okay? So you're feeling wind factors of going round and round through its rotation. Okay? So anyway, Laurie, your brain system is probably spinning right now. Shocking the chakras, yeah. Yeah, the upgrades through its connected energy waving heart. I gave everybody a new upgrade. So that's why everything is all wiring right now through its circuitry systems. Yeah, it's neat, it's exciting, it's cool, it's fantastic, it's tremendous, outrageous. Everything through its system. Once you understand how to master everything through the body and ecosystems, you can do a lot of things. You can create energy fields. You can create force fields. You can create plasma kinetic energy waving force fields. Okay, these are all of my diagrams in my other videos, so make sure you watch all my live videos because you get full winds of northern, western, eastern, southern hemispheres, of its atmospheres and its stratospheres. Now I say these northern things in western, eastern, southern is because I'm flying through its mechanisms, and those flying mechanisms are going through planets, intelligent solar systems of communication waves of radio signals. Okay, that's why I'm an extreme wind force right now. So not only I am in the matrix, I'm working in the matrix because I'm co-creating through its electronic interference and creating new shapes, new divisional lines of its virtual its reality to its 5D. So it's exciting. It really is, because you get all the information you need, you get everything that you want, and you become extremely, extremely, extremely powerful. Because your mind and brain frequency sets understands everything through its knowing of its knowledge and its intelligence. Okay, so how's Kitty Cat doing? You doing okay? Learning to tune in the instrument. It's not always music, but it will. But with know-how will be beautiful sympathy. Yeah, everything is rhythmatic through its visions of its musical instruments. But you guys have to get connected with your sonic visions. Then you understand everything through the mind and the brain frequencies. Neo stuff, yeah. Lessons can be difficult, but difficult is a choice. Well, there's choices beyond everything, okay? There's choices on how you want to live. There's choices on how you want to move forward, right? These aren't choices. You've already moved forward. That's what I mean. There should be no undecisive. You should be hesitant. You should have no doubting system, because those regulators of its body system needs to have its coolants. Now, Laura, I'm talking on a body point of view through its systematical system right now. Your ego system is connecting through its panels and everything through its electronic interference. So my body system is all electronic, okay? And once you understand its energy through its circuitry systems, you understand everything through the mind and the brain systems. So that's how I talk when I'm in the matrix. So it's very important that you understand what's going on. You don't have to know, you just have to understand. Try to get a basic understanding of what's happening right now through the matrix and its core system. So nothing is ever a choice. Everything should be a voice. Everybody has a voice. It's how you use your voice. You can use your voice as negative. You can use your voice as positive, right? So that's why I prefer doing live shows, because it shows everybody. You know, everybody comes on here and answer all your questions. I mean, I love giving back information. You know, I love upgrading everybody in their systems. Healing is a lot of fun because it's gratification for me, because it puts a smile on my face and knowing I'm doing my job. And you guys are doing your job because you can give back to its community. And you can also henceforth and bring community back here to my YouTube channel. That's another thing, that's how important it is. Okay? So, yeah, you don't want to wander anything in the mind, because the mind is the brain is the mind. They work together. Okay? That's how it becomes extremely powerful. But it's going beyond its systems, Angel. Going beyond its systems. Okay? Now, remember how I said I want to get into mind telepathy? And basically, this is how we communicate through the brain frequencies. So we're going to open all those divisional levels of its transformation lights. This is how you tell how powerful you are through its energy system. Okay? So we got 1, 2, 3. We got Angelfish, Kitty Cat, Laura. Okay, so we got 4. Maybe we can work with 4. Let's see if I missed any questions here, because you guys have questions. I love answering questions. That's the best part of my YouTube videos, because I'm learning from you as you're learning from me. So, okay, you got a question here, Angel. What do the cores mean, mean, like in the air? Okay, you have to be specific. What do you mean by that? Miscalculation here through its sentencing here. Little spelling error. What do you mean by that? Go into more of what you're talking about, Angelfish. Ovals, colors, ovals. No, I really wanted to open your mind and brain frequencies right now. Okay. I want to see your intelligence of its knowledge through its transformation lights. Okay. So it's all about understanding the third eye and how it activates. Okay. That's communication one to another through mind telepathy. So. So everything is about communication, and communication comes from everything through its shape. I start with shapes because it's much easier, because it's easier to activate and it's simple, right? And once you understand its shape through its coloration of its matrix, you understand its waving patterns through its radiant signal, and how it can use that vibration and take it to another dimension of its sets through its point centers. But you can't do that unless you know how to use mind telepathy through telekinesis. So, Ash girl, how you doing? Welcome back. How's it going? How you feeling? Are you feeling any activation right now through your kinetic energy waving systematical heart? Everybody's heart is like we see colors outside when we look in our natural light. We see shapes and numbers, grids. Light being, how you doing? I know you, but well, you got 9 right now, so I know there's people in the back. Oh, that's great. Through its scenery, yep. Especially yesterday, I really felt it. Okay, I'm going to what we call a scanning tracing mechanism. Okay, a scanning tracing mechanism is going through the mind and the brain frequencies. So it's opening all your centers and going into your dream sequence. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my eye perception through the mind telepathy of the telekinesis. Okay. Open up your center divisions of its dream sequence. Okay. Now I want you to know, let me know if you feel anything through tingling of its brain. Okay. Okay. You should be able to see everything through its stars, everything through its communication of its radio signal, everything through its activation of its pyramids, shapes, nature's core. You might see divisional lines of countries through the string theory. You might see the figure 8 motion, side winding, going through circles, going through different speed fragments of its centering of its shapes. So this is fascinating because when I go through my videos, because I always watch my videos, when I went back and I was using my energy power through its electronic interference, and I was using my voicing grids through the intimate of its breath, I was seeing stuff. It's amazing how powerful it is, because I was seeing a diamond spinning around in so many different sections of its multiverse, and it was communicating through its coloration. So it was doing this, 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 this. That's what I mean by having full rotation of partnership. So that's what we have to work towards. We have to get that coloration in so you guys can see yourself in the matrix through its activation of its vibration. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to do this. I want to know if anybody feels anything through the mind of the brain frequencies. Okay, did anybody feel? I love doing experiments because you guys go, whoa, what's going on, man? Hey, Eric, how you doing, buddy? Okay, so always moving makes us dizzy. Yeah. So my electronic energy defense systems through its electrolytics is changing its energy fields. And like I said, it's creating a new divisional line of its energy field through the energy cycles. So I'm creating two new energy fields right now, which is very powerful because I'm becoming an atom. Okay. I'm becoming an atom of a molecule through the matrix system. So yeah, my voice is very powerful. Very powerful. So Angel saw a giant walk way in a gold and silver. Okay, so you were walking through a giant walk. The giant walk is a cloud formation through its skywalks. You were going through that through the golden cloud. So you were at the Golden Gate. Angel, you're at the Golden Gate. Excellent. A diamond spinning so fast, turning into cycle. Okay, a funnel almost. Pulsing feeling on sides of my head, and my feet are vibrating, buzzing. Okay, so the pulsating is everything through its oxygen. Okay, that's pressure because you're elevated through space continuum. So the flotation of its energy fields through its energy cycles, all force fields, right? You were getting wind factors and going through your trapping mechanisms through your feet and everything through its vibration of its buzzing. So you were communicating with star systems. Anything through buzzing, anything through circuitry levels is going to buzz you. Okay, it's electronic interference. Okay, so that's what I mean by communication. So it's powerful stuff. But that's great, Angel. Good for you. That's great. You're coming into its solar vision through its sonic vision, Ash. So you can't describe the shape I was seeing, but it's multiple other shape. Okay. Ah, okay. So Angel's getting her focus when it looks like Atlantis. Well, everything through Atlantis is diamond. So nothing for kitty cat. Your focus divisional levels right now aren't open, kitty. So I'm going to upwind your circles right now and open your third eye. Your third eye is not open. That's why. The healing mechanism has to take in formation. Once you open the third eye, you see everything through its formation of its space and its continuum through the matrix and its grid systems. Okay? So I'm upwinding your cycles right now, changing all its calculation through its DNA structures, upwinding your harmonic systems, changing your transformation lights, opening the centers of its center through its solar connection energy center. Those vibrations you should be feeling right now, right here, because third eye. This is the connection to the spiritual realms. So you should be feeling a little bit more. A little bit of tingle going through the mind and the brain frequencies because it's changing all its anomalies of its circuitry levels. Laura is feeling a little head pressure for me. Is my third eye open? Yeah, so Kitty, you're feeling warmth right now. Okay, so Laura, no. That's amazing. You guys can't see anything unless your third eye is open. Third eye is everything through its activation of its pyramids. Okay? Because it's most important to know that the mind and the brain is connected through its third eye. And its transformation lights opens its center. And that's how you see everything through its center. Okay? And that's how you see everything through its space. So kitty cat, you should be able to feel something now. So Laura, you got a little bit dark. I'm going to take that out of you, okay? I see a little bit darker on you because my optic visions are going through its calculation and everything through its circuitry systems because I have X-ray eyes. I have dimensional sets of eyes and I see right through people. So okay, your wind force of its dark force, changing the vibration, putting its light formation, changing its calculation of its modification, all your cerebral content right now. I have to change your heat structures through its mixtures because you're firing wiring on the opposite side. So your circulars are going this way and not going full rotation. So I'm putting light formation in you right now, changing your vibration through the harmonic systems, upwinding your cycles, and changing your oxygen levels through its balance of its equilibrium. So you should be feeling a lot better, Laura. How's Laura feeling? Once you resonate my channel, everybody's healed. And it's all about understanding everything through its upgrades. And its upgrades becomes extremely through its force. Tracy, how you doing? How's it going? Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's great to see new people. I love it. It really is. It makes me more condensed. The unconditional love of everything through its atmospheres and its natures. Everything through its connection wires. It's great to see that. You feel like a nervous wreck. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Tracy, you're on the mystical side right now, but you're trapped in its winds. Okay. I see your energy now. Yeah. Do you ever get bad sleeps? Do you ever get bad visions? Do you ever get bad dreams? Tracy? Yeah. I have to change your cycles. Yeah. Okay. I see it now. I see you. Yep. Okay. Your wind cycling divisions right now. I'm changing your activation as codes. I have to change all your molecules. I have to change all your atoms through its connection of its. I have to change your DNA structures, put you in the galaxy system because you have a lot of dark. That's why you're nervous wreck. You have a lot of stress. You have a lot of dark energy, and that dark energy is trying to create its realm. So I have to take it out of you. Okay, so I'm changing your vibrations, changing your harmonic system, changing your DNA structures, upwinding your cycles, changing all circuitry levels, changing your jolt systems through its calibrations, and everything through its centers. Yeah. So your nervous system right now, I'm changing everything through its dark. You have a lot of dark events, and that's why you keep waking up through, you're having a lot of bad dreams. So I'm going to change everything. I'm going to put protection grids. I'm going to high rise you in a divisional level of the angelic realms. Okay. So now you have protection around an energy field. I put an energy field around you. I put protection grids around you. I change all your cycles and your circuitry levels. So you should have a little bit more balance right now through its energy fields. So how do you feel, Tracy? You should feel a little bit more warmth, a lot more lighter, and open your third eye. Yeah. How do you feel, Tracy? I just took the dark out of you. You feel better? You had a lot of stress, man. It's like, so I just took it out of you. Knowing is good. Everything to the knowing is good. Everything to the body and ego is good. But I understand everything because I understand the synchronizing of its soul. I'm master connector, okay, of everything through the body systems of its DNA structure. So I know your soul recognition. I know your gene sequences. I know everything through your bad habits. I know everything through your good habits. And that's how powerful you understand through the mind, because it goes beyond its limits. So you're right now a light formation, Tracy. I change your DNA structures right now through the harmonic systems. So you're connected through your third eye, okay? And I uprise your divisional levels. So Laura feels energetic, and head is subtle, tingling now. Yeah, yeah. The mind and the brain is changing everything through its frequency levels. Once you understand the DNA structures, everybody, okay, this is very important. Once you understand that, you can correct and division line everything through its calculation. Once you know its modification, it's like activating shapes, changing vibrations, changing to a new location, all right? So Tracy, I had to take you out of another realm to a galaxy system, okay? So it's trying to find circuitry levels in your body system, okay? Because they were, all of them, half your body was short-circuiting, okay? Short-circuiting. A master of energy, a master of vibration, a master of harmonic systems, okay? And that's how we're created through its DNA structure, okay? Because I have powerful, powerful energy. Powerful energy. See? It's blue, right? Blue. So Tracy, you should be feeling better. Probably saying, how did he do that? Just imagine what I can do in person. Yeah. I look at somebody instantly and I can heal them right away just by looking at them. That's how powerful the mind and brain. Once you go beyond its system, you can correct all DNA structures. Because everybody resides in a different energy pattern through an energy system, through everything through its waving pattern. Everybody is a radio signal. So it's basically taking the old signal, throwing it out, and putting a new signal in through a light formation and all circuitry levels of line divisions. That's what it is. That's all it is. But it's understanding everything through the body and ecosystem. And that's how you take dark out. You have to understand how dark is rotated. It always goes on the opposite. It doesn't go forward. It doesn't know how, but it knows how to create through its negative source, just as the positive source knows how to create through its light force. Light force, dark force. You create that, right? Through its past reference, through its past relationships, through its past communication, through its past knowledge, through its past intelligence. Okay? So once I put the light in you, you go nothing but forward. You don't go back anymore, you go forward. So, whew, but Tracy, you had a lot of dark in you. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I do live shows, because I do healing, right? Andrew, we believe you're a master of the connection. Well, a master of the multiverse of its matrix grid system. Let's just say that. I control the atmosphere, the hemispheres, stratospheres. I control DNA structures. I control human vessels. I control the galactic solar sun, planet, star systems. I control the galactic moon. I'm co-creator of planet systems. Because I know who I am. Once you know who you are, you expand and you become very powerful. And I'll say this again and again. Once you understand your planet system, you go through past lives. I'll say this over and over again. What happens is with me, every planet system that I resonated on, I was a healer every single time on a planet system. Now, once you stop, you rotate and you expand and you become a very, very powerful entity force. And that's how I can heal instantly, because my mind and brain is the matrix system. It's all electrical systems. That's all it is. It's understanding connection of wires, how everything connects. This is, that's all it is. It's just you guys don't know that because you live in a human vessel. But I live in a matrix vessel. if that makes any sense. So, yeah, it's masculine in the yin and the yang. Yeah, that's the synchrony of its connection, of its recognition of its soul. Once you know how to reach somebody's soul, you can take dark out of them. Still not able to remember dreams. Wake up several times during the night, eyes wide open with intense sweats, whole body with drip water, like I jumped in a pool, then passes. Okay. Anything through a past reference of a dream, Kitty, you're going through a planet system that you just located on. Okay. Everybody jumps to one planet system to the next. So understanding your dream sequences, you can move forward and let go of that sequence of its dream. So you should be feeling a little bit more balanced right now. I put DNA structures in you. I change your calibrations and I change your molecules and your mind scepters, kitty cat. So you should be able to sleep more calmly now through its balance. So, Angel Fish, I have a hard time explaining things that are facts to others. I am great with words, but our goal always helps, not hurt. They don't understand. Nothing will be understood, okay, because they're in a human vessel. The only way they understand is if they're awake, okay, and they activate their third eye. And it's not easy to do. You have to know everything through its body system. You have to be spiritual 100%. You can't heal somebody unless you know the body system and how it works. And everything through the body system creates. Okay? That's the only way you understand its healing. So, what do we got here? So many questions. Wow. I've been busy seeing some really strange and funny things lately. 2 nights ago, I was seeing these dark hair-like things about an inch away from my body. It was so strange. Okay, so anything through its dark hair-like things. When you say dark hair-like things, are you saying description of a body force? Are you saying an outer layer of its force? Are you saying it's a dark realm of its force? Okay. Are you saying it was black? Are you saying it was white? Are you saying it was gray? You know, I mean, everything has its own coloration. But like I said, everything through its entity force is just communication. If you understand your energy, you understand dark and light. So, yeah, you're going through past references right now, Ash. Thank you so much. This awakening up like it was sweats up to 5 times a night was happening very long time, was taking a lot for me. Yeah, the more you concentrate on your gene sequences, the more you're going to go through its bad force. The more you concentrate on its continuous force of its positive force, the more energy goes into your system of its great force. Everything is positive in your system. You just have to understand the negative system. And that's where it becomes a manipulation. You have the positive and the negative. It's just finding that balance. Once you find the balance, you'll be able to balance out your dream sequences through your dream awakenings. Watch my video, okay? It's very important you guys watch all my live videos, especially the one with the dream sequence, how you use your brain frequencies, understanding your dreams, how they come, okay? I show you exactly what happens with your dream. When you are dreaming, I show you what happens and what you go through and why it's so real to you, right? When you dream, you go into the mystical side. your body system leaves. It leaves. The higher self is connecting to your body system for the very first time, but it's going out of your body, okay? And you're going through a past reference of a dream, okay? Either it's good or bad, that negativity, or it's positivity. So you create that through its projector of its dream sequence, which becomes its own vibration through the harmonic systems. So you're creating that story, okay? Now, when you wake up, the higher self goes back into your system. Your soul recognition goes back into your system. And then you get up and then you do your regular routine, right? So depending on how much you want your mind frame to keep that entity force in your system, if you platitude your mind brain frequencies as a negative source and you keep it in that brain and you don't allow it to move forward, it's going to create a circulation of its vibration. And that's how it becomes a dark realm. So it's very important to keep yourself forward and going forward. I change everything through your structures, light being. You just have to meditate. I change all your divisional levels. I change all your cycles. I did it in the format of its platform of the YouTube video on the solar text. Remember you asked me? You asked me how you were doing. So I just upgraded you. Everybody has to understand how important the third eye is, okay? It's the third eye that's connected to the body and the soul. And everything works through the mind and the brain, through the positivity and the negativity, okay? So once I activate your third eye, once I activate your chakra formations, once I activate your healing traditions, you have to meditate. You have to, okay? It's up to you to keep your light going. It's up to you to high rise through its division of its harmonic systems. You have to bring that vibration up, okay? I don't know, they look like a bunch of black hair, about 2 inches long, sticking out of an ends. So everything through its negative source, Ash, you're creating on your own, okay? If you can create a shape and activate it and move it, you can create something negative, activate it, move it. That's how powerful the mind and brain is. You guys just don't know that yet because you don't know how the mind and the brain frequencies work. Once you understand that through your body's systems, then you're going to be able to focus on your systems of going forward with your body and ego systems. Okay? You guys have the power to take the negative out. You do. You just have to understand what's beyond the system of its brain and its mind. Because everything is frequency of vibration. That's all it is. But you have to have partnership with yourself. How many people have partnership with themselves? How many people know themselves? I mean, really know themselves. Right? How many people? Do you know who you are? If you know who you are, you know where you're going. You're not doubting who you are. You know how to move forward. If you don't know how to move forward, you don't know who you are. You want to become something, but you don't know how to get there. How do I get there? Meditate. Because once you meditate, it opens everything to the mind. It opens everything to the brain. It opens everything to the body and ecosystem. And those connection energy waving patterns through its radio signals are going to high rise to your life formation. Yeah, I know. I wanted to see your doodles, but like I said, just go to my email, send it to my email, and I'll see it. Send me the illustration there. Okay. Black magnetic stuff, that is fun kid's toy, but example of what it looks like. Well, you're creating that, Ash. You're creating that magnetic force. You're creating that vibration. You're creating it through the matrix. You can create something negative in the matrix, and the matrix is very powerful, and it's extremely hard to take it out once it's created. And like I said, that's where I come in, because I had to change all your divisional lines, upgrade your centers, change all that dark information, put it into light formation, change your frequency levels, change your oxygen levels, change your circuitry levels of its cycles, of all its energy fields through its force fields. Because dark can create a force field too. Okay. Now, there's one thing I want to bring up. It's so easy to create negativity, okay, because it rises in our system on a day-to-day basis. It's the hardest thing to do is to control the ego. Not eco, ego. And I say that again. That's also in my video. Okay. Once you control your mechanisms through the body systems, then you have full rotation through your vibration systems. Forward, 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 focus, focus, focus. Positive, positive, positive. I say that over and over and over and over. Is there a specific way of meditating that you prefer, or do we just need a quiet space to be? You figure that out for yourself, Laura. You understand your meditation, you understand your protection grids, you understand everything through its realms. You create your own world of its serenity, of its circle. Okay? You create your own reality through meditation. So it's not what you prefer or I prefer, okay? It's what's best for you. So I just replaced my negative thoughts with positive and blessed the negative with lots of love. There you go. So you can get rid of that, Ash, right? And if you forget who you are, that's totally okay. Just meditate and bring it back its surface, through its solar surface, through its connection surface, through its galactic surface, of its galactic force, of all connection ways, of radio signals. So, oh, you're welcome, Laura. I'm glad I could help you out. So, angelfish. I think it's a key, gold and blue. It's a key, gold and blue. What's gold and blue? My energy fields are gold and blue because it changes every time through its division of its matrix and its systems. Sometimes it's blue, sometimes it's gold. It depends on my divisional levels of the matrix, because the matrix is complex. It's kind of like a, it's a waving energetic system of a structured system, okay? And everything through its activation is dimensional of its sets through its point centers. So your flying mechanisms are going so high and so fast. That's how you're changing its activation of its codes. And that's how you create divisionals of electronic interference. And then it becomes communication of its radio signals. So, but there's a lot of things that you guys can do for yourself. There you go. There's an answer right there. You're helping yourself out, Ash. Help and assist, yeah. If you're having problems with your lower frequencies through thoughts and emotions, yes, master your chakra formation. Start with your low division and work your way up to your middle and then to your high. Once you get up to the high motions, okay, you're in the solar kinetic energy power. And that power is connecting through its point centers, which is the connection energy wave and matrix heart. You have to understand communication. You have to understand connection. You have to understand electricity. You have to understand vibration. You have to understand energy. You have to understand heart condition. Okay? You have to understand your atmospheres. You have to understand your ground formations. You have to understand your fires recognition through radioactive divisional levels of heat signatures, fire, right? And you have to know its water's continuum. 8 elements I gave you guys with my videos. Those will give you to its light formation of a higher force through its harmonic systems. That's how you guys go higher. Master your 7 divisional lines, okay? Write this down. Master your 7 divisional lines of your chakra formations. Master your 8 elements. 4 that's inside you, okay? And 4 that's around you. Plus your energy fields. You master those things, but work on your low divisions first. Then work on your middle, then work on your high, and then you can go higher. Okay? You got to ask yourself too, how is it possible that Andrew is answering all my questions? You ever come to that? Never ask? Every question I give to Andrew, he always knows the answer. Why is that? Ask yourself that question. Because I don't allow myself to diffuse myself through its mechanisms. And that's what I mean is having power through the mind conception of its molar connection energy power. Now the molar is the connection of its circuitry levels. Okay? And it goes like this. It's going like this. It's like a wind cycle. Okay? You have to understand how vibration works. It goes like this. It goes like that. It goes like this. It goes like that. Okay? Vibration works in so many ways. And that's what I mean by communication of levels of vibration. That's not communication levels of communication, or communication levels of radio signals, or communications of relationships, or communications of the heart condition, or communications of body systems, or communication of atmospheres, or electronic interference, or communication of the galactic system, or communication of spaceships, or communication of matrix and grid system. That's what I'm talking about. It's all about understanding and listening to what I say. Yeah, that's great. So you're doodling and you're downloading your systems. You're getting the information of its messages. Yeah, so send your illustrations to my email. You have a good connection with confidence in knowing. Lack the confidence in the knowledge. Yeah, I don't lack anything, Tracy. Like I said, I'm extremely, extremely informative in the matrix system because I know everything through the matrix system. I know how it works. I know how it vibrates. I'm a master of everything. So when it comes to the galactic system, okay, I'm not talking because it's very hard for me to live in this human vessel sometimes, okay, but I'm still trying my best. And that's why I prefer doing live shows, is because I'm connecting with you guys. We're bringing the warmth, we're bringing the love, we're bringing the unconditional love. And that's what we want. You're lacking because you're not understanding, okay? You don't understand the body system. You don't understand the mind and the brain. You just live on a day-to-day basis through its life sequence, through its life force, because everything has a circulation of its rotation. Everything has an energy force. It goes round and round. Once you understand it goes around in a circle, you understand its vibration. If you can understand its vibration, you can activate that vibration, create it through its matrix of its centers, create its new coloration, up when it cycles through its divisions of its pointed centers, of its dimensional sets, change it to a new location, put it in a dimensional set, 4-dimensional realms of its communication lines to its radio signals. And that's what I mean by mastering. Yeah, I have a hard time too, Amanda. It's just trying to find that balance. Some days you're like this, some days you're like this, some days you're like this. Okay? But when you're vibrating, okay, this is your vibration of cycles. You're going like this. Sometimes I go crazy, right? How do you get your balance? Meditate, meditate, meditate. And they start balancing out. And you want them to go up. Okay, you want them to go up at the same level. You don't want this. You don't want that. You want them to go up at the same level. That's how you get the focus. So, okay, kitty cat, take it easy. Okay, just hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. I can't edit that. Meditation is the answer prayers to everything. Yeah, it helps you through its confusion. Yeah. Yeah, everybody's going to feel a lot more vibrations coming in. It's understanding everything through its cycles. And most cycles are changing right now. So, and everything has its interference through its electronic interference of its atmospheres and its planet systems. So, everything is connecting through a new vibration. Because we go up in frequency levels through the body systems, eh? That's how it works. Well, I'm here to help. I'm here to guide and give everybody what they want. That's what it's about, right? So we can understand each other and move forward. It's extremely important to know these things. So. But it's great to see new people. You know, it's good because the information is going around and everybody's going through its communication and they're understanding what's going on through their systems and, you know, resonating on my YouTube channel. And that's what I want, you know, fourth wind, south wind, east wind, west wind, north wind. So, because we're here to help everybody. We're here to guide. We're here to bring back that vibration. So, Yeah, I just go with the flow right now. Yeah, I'm glad you're understanding, Tracy. That's what it's all about, is understanding what's going on through your body and ecosystems. So if you keep resonating on my channel, you get more information through its energy cycles. Hey, Vesca, how you doing? Oh, that's great. So you're having problems with the physical. Well, you're high rise through a higher vibration, so that shouldn't bother your system. You just have to understand to keep your body system of its positive system and not worry about its system, because everything will balance out. Okay. As soon as you put a worry thought in there, you're doubting your system again. You're depleting everything through its fractions of its vibration. So it's very important that you move forward and not worry about anything else around you. Because everything is action and reaction. Okay. So I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah. Somebody lies to you, so what? Somebody lies to me. Why would that bother me? Even if you know this person, you know you're going to be higher through its vibration. And you will not be able to communicate with this person because they're a low vibration. And that's what I mean by understanding energy and its information through its frequency levels of its harmonic systems. Well, everything I show you through my stream is information of everything that you need to know through its system. So yes, you feel the block because you're putting negativity. You're thinking about this. It's bothering you. That's what I'm saying. If you lie something in your system for too long, it's going to create a new vibration of its bad realms. You don't want to do that. You want to take it out of your system. And the only way to do that is to meditate. So when someone lies to you or they don't like what you're saying, why would that bother you? Don't let things bother you. Allow yourself to move forward. Yeah, who wants that, right? It's just keeping that balance, Veska. That's all it is. It's keeping the balance. Allow yourself to move forward. And focus is everything through its awareness. So yeah, move forward. That's it. That's exactly what it is. That's what you want. So I think a couple more questions, and I'll give you, the information that you have through its illustration and its diagrams. You have a lot of information that you need to go over. Okay. Deborah, how you doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm underlying anything that comes in to lower my vibration. To bring that lower vibration, you have to use your focus of its visualization through its realization, through its activation. Okay. Start with your ground forming of its chakra formation. Use that lower vibration, everything through its meditation of its breathing. You use your breathing mechanisms, okay, and try to communicate with chakra formation so you can high rise to that division. Because we want to bring that light to the highest communication level. That's what we want, right? So it's going to change your lower vibration to a medium vibration to a high vibration, to a higher vibration to the highest vibration. And that's all understanding of its communication and its radio signals. And like I said, it goes way beyond its limitations of its meditation, of its methods. It's way beyond its systems. Anything through its blending of its coloration is the matrix. So if you throw a form of a key, either to a map or a door, yeah, because the matrix is complex. Besky, you just have to meditate through the positive thoughts of everything. Try to understand to create your own reality. Don't worry about everybody else's reality. They have their own reality to bounce out. So hopefully that helps you out, Deborah. But again, thank you and welcome to my channel. Everything through meditation is experiencing, yeah. That's exactly what it is. So, and you'll figure that out for yourself. And that's how you get smarter in the mind, in the brain, through its systems. Because everything has an open frequency. And understanding those open frequencies, you understand your chakra formations of its level, of its balance. So, yeah, flowing energy of its mechanism. That's right. The meditation will help you out, Ash, and decide what you need to do, how to move forward. Once you raise that vibration of its meditation, you'll find your answers. But you have to open your mind and brain frequencies. Yeah. Minded us volcano. Oh, okay. So you're mining us of the volcano, so it's of its vibration and its tremendous force that it contains inside. Left my job now into creating my reality. That's it. Good for you. Oh, you're welcome, Deborah. And again, thank you to my YouTube channel. Make sure you spread the word to its community. Bring them back to my YouTube channel so I can show them information so they can get used to me, know who I am, what I'm doing for everybody on this YouTube channel. That's what it's all about, is bringing everybody together. Yeah, but even with the volcano, Angel, you always have that balance. It's understanding the balance, because the volcano can erupt or it can stay at its ground level. So it has to stay in its center, right? Because that's everything is circulation and its rotation. And that's how it gets its force of its wind force, through its connection force, through its harmonic force. No, you just let yourself go through your flowing mechanisms, Ash. You'll figure that out through your meditations. Everything takes time. Everything's a time sequence. Okay, so now you're talking about connection energy hormones, Amanda. Okay, that's a totally different cycle. But you can do that too through meditation. Well, your cycles are going up and down extremely fast through its vibration. The vibration is already high, so you got to know how to bring it down. Okay, so your stress levels don't, because you're changing it through emotions right now, through the body systems of a woman. So once those positive sets are in, you can low divide your divisionum, right, and keep that balancing frequency of its vibration, so it doesn't high wind its vibration of its harmonics. So it's all a process of understanding of its balance. Understanding what a volcano does, Angel, try to understand its DNA structure, how it is made, how it's created, how it formulates. That's what you want to know. It's not the outer layer, it's the inner layer. Inner layer of everything and anything. And that's how you master. Master things in. Mud pie madness? Sometimes you guys come up with this information. It's very interesting. Trying to use the psychological divisions, trying to figure out what you guys are talking about. So, but you guys have your own conceptions of your mind and your brain frequencies. So that's what's great. You're creating your own, septical systems, which is great too, because you're finding the answers to your problems. Yeah, I mud pie, I got that. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So you guys, like I said, keep formulated with your illustrations and your drawings and your balance and everything through its frequency levels of its vibration and signals. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I understand now. Well, anything that makes you feel good or anything that makes you profit, that's great. Get back to its community. It's good stuff. But I think you guys have a lot to work on, so check out my illustrations, check out my live events. Please feel free to. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's good. So you're doing it for fun. That's great. Okay, so I'm going to let everybody go. It's been great. Sharon is Karen. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah. But I think everybody's starting to understand now. I think everybody's coming together. I'm getting a lot more viewers on my channel, which is great, through the YouTube of its process, and everything through its frequency levels of its balance. So you're getting more formulated now through the mind and the brain frequencies. So we'll open up more about the mind and the brain in my next video. It's very important that everybody understands what's going on through the body and ecosystems. So this is Andy Weston, resonating in the matrix grid systems, high rising on so many different systems of its body systems, of its electrical energy, systematical systems, and connection wires of its vibration, of its harmonic system. Oh, you're welcome, Laura. Hope to see you again, Tracy. That's great. I'm glad you feel uplifted. Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye for now. Adios.